Hello students, this is Professor Faiz Raut from Jain College of Engineering, Department of MBA. This lecture is regarding PGCET Test of Reasoning and General Intelligence. This is the first lecture. This section, Test of Reasoning and General Intelligence, is a part of PGCET as well as KMAT. So in this section, generally test regarding the reasoning capability of a candidate and the general intelligence, not the general knowledge but a general intelligence kind of a section. Okay, so in this section we are going in this lecture of this section we are going to discuss regarding one type of problem which regularly comes in all the PGCET exams. Okay, so this kind of a problem is regarding encoding and decoding. In this problem you will be given a letter, for example A, and A will be replaced with C, B will be replaced with D, C will be replaced with E. So in this section you need to identify the encoding, how it has been happening, and how to decode it, okay, later on for the another question. So for example, in this A is being encoded as C. So wherever there should be an A, there is C, and wherever there should be a B, there is D. So it has been encoded like this. So what is we need to find a key in this. So what is the key in this? We are adding one letter, okay, more here. We are skipping B and we are reaching to C. That means we are adding 1 here. Okay, similarly for B, there will be a C in between and then D. Then C, D is between and E. So that means we are adding one letter to the original letter and we are getting our encoded message. So if we want to decode this for any further question, then we can easily minus 1 and we can get the decoded answer. Or in this another type is A can be encoded as 10, B can be encoded as 20, and C can be encoded as 30, or maybe 1, 2 or 3. So we need to encode it like wherever A will be coming, it will be a 10, wherever B will be coming, it will be a 20, and so on. Okay, so you need to be very good in counting the alphabets A, B, C, D, E, F. Very easily you should be able to count it or remember it. So one of the trick which I have told you, why this trick is needed, suppose you want to count till S. What is the position of alphabet S in the A to Z alphabets? So what a common person will be doing, he will be starting with A as 1, B as 2, C as 3, D as 4, E as 5, and so on, and he will be reaching at S. So it will take time. Again, if I tell him to count till P, so he will again start from A, B, C, D till P. So that will consume time and it is a waste of time during your exams. So this trick is useful for that. And suppose you want to count till S. Okay, what is the position of S in A to Z? So where S will be coming? S will be coming between O and T, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Okay, so S will be coming here somewhere. So after 15 you can start counting. Okay, O, P, Q, R, S. So 4, 15 plus 4, that is the position of S will be 19, and S and T, that means 20. So 20 minus 1 will be 19, which is the position of S. So by this, remembering this, you can easily reduce your time for counting the position of the alphabets. Okay, so this is very simple to remember. You can remember it as EJOTY, EJOTY. The position of the alphabets is E represents fifth alphabet, J 10, O 15, T 20, and this 25. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and EJOTY. So this is the one of a trick which you can use in this encoding and decoding part. Okay, so once I begin with the I begin with the question which comes under the PGCET previous examination, you will get to know. Okay. Yeah, this is the first question which was asked maybe in previous last 2 years. Okay, so this question states, if FRIIH stands for coffee, how you will write noodles? Okay, so this FRIIH stands for coffee. That means coffee is being encoded as like this, in this format. So how you will encode noodles? So these are the 4 options. So first we will find the key. So coffee is being replaced by this, so that means C, letter C is being replaced by which letter? Letter F. Okay, C, after C what will come? D, then E, then F. So there are two letters we are adding after C to reach F. So similarly we will check with the other letter, okay, which is O. So O, how we are getting? We are getting R in this case. Okay, if you remember the the shortcuts or the trick e-jotty. So O is the 15th number. Okay, O, P, Q, R. So again we are adding 2 here. So 15 and 2, we are getting the position of R. So again, if you just want to check it, you can check it with the last letter, which is E. So after E, we should add 2 here. So E, F, G and H. Okay, so that means the key is 2 here. After every alphabet we will be adding 2 to get our encoded message. So we have noodles here, we need to encode noodles. So a similar key we will apply it for noodles. So first letter is N. Okay, what N will become? We will add 2 here. So as we have got the key 2, so we will be adding 2 for, after N. N, O, P and Q. So Q is the first letter we have encoded using N. So we have added 2 to N and we have reached Q. So similarly you can try with the second one, O. O directly we know, if we add 2 what we will get? We will get R. Now after doing this, don't do for O, D, L, E, S all everything, just check the options. Which is first Q and R here? Q and R is in the third option. That means your option is 3. You don't need to check for everything. Okay, suppose you are not satisfied, we will check with the last one, S. What we will do? We will add 2. S, T and U, S, T, U, V. Okay, so we have added 2 to S. So T and U we have taken here and V is our answer. So Q and R are the first 2 letters and V is the last letter. So we have verified. So C is the correct answer. So in every question you don't need to do for everything. No, you need to keep on checking the options. Now if these options are very simple, suppose you would have got N and added 2 and you have got 2 Q here, sorry. So Q is the only one option here, C, that means you can directly take C. You don't need to check for everything. You can just verify with one letter, maybe S. Okay, so this is how you need to solve it. You don't need to get the perfect answer, you just need to tick the correct answer. Okay, so I'll move on to the next one. Okay, the next question is, in a certain code, reason is written as 621754 and truth is written as 86983. Okay, find out the code for the treason. Okay, in this case, reason is being encoded as like this, truth is encoded as like this. Okay, we need to find out the code for treason. Okay, in this case, for every R is being replaced as 6. If we verify from the next word, truth, here we have the second letter R, which has been again replaced by 6. That means every R will be replaced by 6. So similarly, every E will be replaced by 2, every A will be replaced by 1, so as and so on. So we need to find out the code treason. Okay, so you can directly start with T. Okay, what T is being encoded as? Okay, T is being encoded, we will get the answer from truth. Okay, T is 8 even here, so T represents 8. So if we are encoding treason, so first letter should be 8. So if you do this very confidently, you can just tick B as the answer, you don't need to check for everything. So, but chalo, we will check for last letter again, which is N. Okay, N is being replaced as what? We will get the answer from here. N is being replaced with 4. Okay, so last letter should be 4, so 8 and 4 again. and this verifies our answer. So this is the answer. Okay, again I am repeating, you don't need to check for everything. If it is a very difficult question, your all the first letters are 8 or all the last letters are numbers are 4, then you need to check for everything. Otherwise, just take the answer, go for the next. Okay, the next question is, in a certain code, fire is decoded as DGPC. What will be the last letter of the coded word for short? Okay, I have written here repeated because this has come maybe 2 or 3 times in the past question papers. Okay, and so fire is being decoded as DGPC. So I'll start with F. Okay, what is F written as? It is written as D. Now in this we are not going ahead, we are going behind. Okay, A, B, C, D, E and F. That means from F to D I am going -2. Sorry, maybe minus from D to F. Sorry, from F. Okay, F is being replaced by D. So if I count, if I calculate it, then A, B, C, D, E and F. So E is the alphabet, but I am going behind. So it is -1. Okay, so if I do -1, I will get to my code. So similarly, I will check with G as well. Okay, G. So similarly, I will check with the second letter, which is I. Okay, from I am going to which letter? G. So if you go G, H and I, so again -1. Okay, so I am going reverse, that is why I am writing it minus. So similarly for I, R and E you can check, you will get P and C. So in this key is -1. So what will be the last letter of the coded word for short? Okay, we don't need to find out for everything, we just need to find out the code for last letter, which is short. So T will be here in this place. Okay, so now what T will be becoming? I need to do -1. PQ R S, S will be coming here. Okay, L M N O P Q R R S T. Okay, so R is the correct answer here. Okay, you need to just be careful where you are writing this short. If you write this maybe T here and then you calculate here, then it will be a wrong answer. So you need to very carefully judge for which letter which is being encoded, for which letter which is being encoded. Okay, okay. So moving on with the next question. Yeah, this is the next question. It says, in a certain code, paper is written as like this. How is mother written in that code? Again, we will start with this first letter P. Okay, P is being written as what? S. So L M N O P Q R and S. That means 2 letters here. So after P, Q, R and S. So 2 is added here. Again, the 2 is the key here. So similarly, if we will check with the next letter, which is A. So A, B, C, and what should be the next letter? It should be D, but here we are having C. Okay, so that means the key is not 2 here consistently. So here the key is 1. Okay, now we will check with the next one. Again P, the normal logic should be what P is, it is S, but here it is T. That means for the third alphabet, R, S and T. Okay, P, Q, R, S and T, that means 3 letters. So we need to add 3 to P to get 3. So 2, 1 and 3. Okay, so now we need to check for everything now. Similarly for E. For E we are getting as G. So E, F, G. Okay, so only F. So only 1. So E, F, G, H, I. So we are getting a pattern like 2 1 3 1. So next is R here. So if we check with R, we are getting W. So how much is R to W? R S T U V and W, that means 4. So we can judge a pattern 2 1 3 1 4, and maybe 1 will be coming, or maybe there is something another pattern. So in this kind of a question, we need to check very carefully what are the options. See, okay. So how mother is been written in that code? So I'll start with M. Okay, first letter, and here first letter I'll assume it is as same. So I'll check, I'll add 2 to M. M, N, N, O and P. So I'm adding M, after M, N comes, O comes, and then P comes. So P is the first letter, which we have in 3 options. So we need to check for the second one, which is O. So for the second one, what is the key? It is only 1. Okay, so after O, what comes? O, P, P will be here, Q. So if I add 1 to O, I'll get Q. So L, M, N, O, P here and Q here. So first letter is P, second letter is Q. So we have 2 options again. So it is A and B are ruled out, only C and D are remaining. Now I'll check with the third one. Okay, we'll get X or V. Okay, the third letter is T. For T, I am adding how much? I am adding 3. So L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. Here I'll get X. Okay, so P, Q, X, which is the option? C. Okay, sometimes in this kind of a question you need to solve everything, or sometimes you will not get the correct code or the correct key in this question. So you need to just keep on checking the options, which is the closest option. You need to mark it. Don't try to find out the exact key and waste your time. Okay, mark the option which is you are finding it very close, and move on. Okay, so that's the key. Don't waste time in for one question, because every question carries equal marks. So if you if you try to solve this, and the try till you succeed will not it does not apply in this kind of exams. Okay, if you don't know the question, if you are not getting it, leave it, go to the next one. Don't waste time in try solving the questions which you are not getting. Okay, so I'll move on to the next one. Moving on to the next one, well, this is the last question, question number 5. It says, if mind becomes KGLB and argue becomes YPESC, then what will diagram be in that code? Okay, very simple. We'll start with the first one, which is M. Okay, M has been encoded as K. Okay, so again K, L, M, we are going backwards. So first I'll put minus sign. Okay, how many jumps we are getting? K, L, and again M. So one letter is here. So we are getting a key as -1. I'll check with the next one. I is being replaced with G. So G, H and I. So again it is -1. I'll check with the next one. N is being replaced with L. So L, M and N. So again -1. I'll check with the last one, which is D. Okay, D is being replaced as B. So again B, C and D, again backward, so -1. So -1 is the key here. I'll check with argue as well. Okay, A is being replaced with Y. Okay, okay, I'll tell this. I'll go to the next one as well. R is being replaced with P. Okay, first I'll tell you about this. Okay, because many will be confused with A and Y. So P is being R is being replaced with P. Okay, P, Q and R. Okay, so here it is, the key is -1. Okay, G is been replaced with E, so again minus 1, and next is U is being replaced with S, T, U, again minus 1, and again E is being replaced with C, so D, again minus 1. So we'll check with the options here. Okay, diagram will be coded in which code? So D, I have the first letter. Okay, our key is minus 1. So D, which letter we should get so that it will get a minus 1 here? Okay, we will get the next this one, B, C and D, like that. So first letter should be B. So B, we have A option and B option both. So we need so C and D are ruled out here in the first letter itself. So we need to check the second letter, which will be G. Okay, the third letter, which will be Y, then fourth letter P. Okay, and here it is E. So we need to check 1, 2, 3, fourth letter. So if fourth letter is E or P, that will decide our options. So I'll directly go with the fourth letter. So 1, 2, 3, 4. My letter is G here. Okay, so how G is replaced? We have the answer here itself. It is E. Okay, so E is the code of G. So we have G as the fourth letter and we have E as the fourth letter here. So this is the option. In this trick, you don't need to check the second and the third letter because they are already same. If you do it, it will be just a waste of time. Suppose you are checking with I. So what should come here? G should come. G and H and I. Okay. So G is the answer for the second for both. So there is no point calculating this or finding out this. So we need to find out which is the not relevant, which is the differentiating letter in this. Okay, and now even I have been confused with A to Y. What is happening? So generally it should be a minus 1 sign. Okay, or this letter might be incorrect. So this is the question which we have got in PGCET. So sometimes you might be confused or the question may be incorrect sometimes. So you don't need to worry what is the code of here. If you are getting minus 1 throughout, then no need to worry, you can just apply it because you don't need to find out. Again I am repeating, you don't need to find out the exact answer. You just need to tick the answer which is very closest or which you find it's the correct one. Okay, don't need to do for encode for all the letters in diagram. You just need to do 2 or 3 just to get the answer, correct answer. Okay, so this was about the first lecture, and I'll be sharing you few more tricks and a few more types of examples which comes under PGCET and which came in the previous year's question papers. Okay, so keep watching. Thank you.